Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel and the first FIFA 21 player review of this year, which is absolutely insane. I think last year we must have done so many. We did the likes of Team of the Year Ronaldo, we did Leroy Sané at the start of the year. We literally covered any sort of budget that you can imagine in FIFA 20, and I'm sure it will be the same in FIFA 21, if not better this year, thanks to the support from you guys who let me on their account to try players out. We will have a lot of players to get our hands on and to get through, but today we are focusing on Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, the 77 rated gold rare card, which I've been using for my placement matches and also in a game in Division Rivals. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, smash a like down below, subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. And yeah, let's not waste any more time, guys, and let's get into this player review. So with player reviews this year, what we will do is very similar to last year. If it's a post-com game like this one will be, it will be 6 matches maybe, however many matches, where we'll just talk over the footage of the player. In this case, Mason Greenwood, we have 6 matches with him, or it'll be a live one. So say for example a player comes out at 6 PM, we will then review him live. So as I say, Greenwood, as you can see, we've used him for 7 games and I really did get a good understanding of him. He's 77 rated, right mid, 81 pace, 78 shooting, 71 passing, 78 dribbling, 39 defending and 67 physical. 5'11" with medium defensive work rate, high attacking, which is good. Left-footed, preferred foot, but 3-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. 5-star weak foot, I said it earlier in my predictions for FIFA 21. I said, will 5-star weak foot be as important as it was last year? I think it is. I really do think it is. And you will see throughout this game, gameplay clips, left foot, right foot, it really doesn't matter for Mason Greenwood. His stats, 79 acceleration, 82 sprint speed, 79 finishing, which is good for a card of 77 rated, 82 shot power, 80 long shots, 77 attack positioning. There are some stats like the attack positioning which doesn't represent in game. He has really good attack positioning. 74 vision, he's got 70 crossing, 65 free kick accuracy, 73 short pass. Rest of the important stats, 70 curve. I think that's a bit of a lie as well. 77 agility, 72 balance. He's got 77 ball control, 79 dribbling, 76 composure, 70 stamina on the card. That's one thing to know if you are going to play him out wide, but I'll talk about where I did play him and the custom tactics we did put on him as well. 69 strength with 58 aggression, 63 jumping. So you can see what sort of card he is. He's got decent stats, but is he really a right winger? Not really. He's got the finesse shot trait, the flair trait, the outside, the foot shot trait. These 3 traits were really good in FIFA 20. Do they carry over into FIFA 21? We will discuss throughout the review. The team we actually used him in was not this one. I'll show now the team that we actually did use him in. So we've got Greenwood on the right, but in game, this is how we actually were using Mason Greenwood. So we'd switch over to the 4-2-3-1. We would put Mason Greenwood as the striker, and the instructions that we had on Greenwood were getting behind and stay forwards. He did absolutely that. His positioning, guys, just to say, it was absolutely brilliant. So Mason Greenwood, the price about 4,000 coins on the PlayStation. It says 1,000 to 2,000 coins, which surprised me. I'm surprised he is that cheap, but yeah. Let's get into the review. Let's see if he is worth that amount of coins. To the player review for Mason Greenwood, the 77 rated right mid card. And I have to say, was I impressed with this card already? Yes, absolutely impressed. I think you could tell playing him as a striker was really his natural position. I think using his the Europa League card last year, I think, was a 95 rated card. It was spectacular, but that is on a different level to this one. But this one, honestly, it did surprise me. Whether that was in really tough matches, in the placement matches, because the placement matches for me were really tough. We were coming up against a lot of foot founders, so you could tell they had really good quality, and it didn't really matter when Mason Greenwood was inside the box. He was absolutely clinical, and I think that's one of the best things that I can say about the card is his finishing, whether it was left foot, right foot, no matter what sort of shot type you put on with Mason Greenwood. I think the finesse shot was one that definitely was his favourable sort of finish, but it didn't really matter what sort of strike you put on, especially with that 5-star weak foot. You can finesse it, you can smash it near post. I think though finesse shots were his speciality, and I would definitely, if you get this card, try a few finesse shots with him. You will not be you will not be disappointed, really. You will not be disappointed because he does really well. And you can see also, one thing with Mason Greenwood was his passing. I think the passing in FIFA 21 is important. It seems like having a player who can hold the ball up, who can play in your cam, you play in your centre mids, is important. I think Mason Greenwood, with his body type, with him being It seems not so strong, but he's quite tall. He's able to brush off certain players, and he's just able to bring in players into the game. And I think I really, really did like that aspect of his game. I imagine Harry Kane would be really good. Harry Kane probably the perfect example of a player who can play in other players and do really well in that aspect. But Mason Greenwood, for a starting player at 4,000 coins or 2,000 coins on the PlayStation, he might be even less, is really, really nice. The other benefits, I've mentioned the 5-star weak foot, but 5-star weak foot, once again, in this FIFA is overpowered, and it's a must, I believe, if you want to do really, really well at FUT Champions, in Division Rivals, even in FUT Draft. If you have a 5-star weak-footed player, it will help massively because it just adds that extra element where you can go either way. You can go either way. You can surprise your opponents. Movement, I thought the movement was brilliant. You see it in the background there. I haven't been using the new runs, but with Mason Greenwood, he's always making the runs in behind, whether that was just the custom tactics. I'm not too sure, but he did perform really well in that aspect. He was always on the move, never static, and I think that's what you need from your strikers as well. And dribbling with the fake shots, with things like that, he did them okay. It wasn't anything really spectacular, but he could do them. He could do the heel to heels all very nicely, all very responsive. It's not like you will get with a 4-star skill move player or a 5-star skill move player, but it was good enough. You could go left, you could go right. If you're good with your intricate dribbling, you will do a really, really good job with this Mason Greenwood, and I think he will be enough for you in the starting moments when you're up against poorer defenders. We came up against Virgil van Dijk, and that was tough. It was tough, but you can see him against, I can't remember what centre-back that was. He absolutely tore him inside out, and he played the ball to Fekir, and it was absolutely beautiful. The downsides, though, 2-star skill moves. It's not good enough. It might be 3-star, actually. I can't remember, 2-star or 3-star, but it's not ideal. I would prefer the 4-star. I think it's 3-star, but 4-star skill moves would be really good because you could do the Boba Spins. Boba Spins would be really beneficial for Greenwood because he has the 5-star weak foot, so you miss out on that aspect. The pace, it's not amazing. We came up against Aubameyang, and I think those sort of strikers which have pace are going to be a real problem this year. Greenwood at the moment, he lacks pace. Whether he gets a few informs, whether he gets some special cards, the pace rises, and he will be a really good solo striker. I think Greenwood would be good alongside a pacey striker, or alongside two really fast wingers. You need that pacing behind. Greenwood doesn't offer that so much. Stamina, 70 odd stamina, it's not ideal if you're playing him on a wing. My preferred position for this card is a striker. I think you could play him as a right forward. Right forward would probably not impact his stamina as much. I would always try and keep him up the pitch where he can get the shots away. That's what Greenwood is good at, shooting. Aggression and composure weren't the best, and I think there are some chances where I put Greenwood through on goal and did blast it wide, and I was thinking, how has he missed that? His finishing has been top notch, but maybe it was just in them clutch moments the composure did let him down. But overall, this card was really good. As a starting player goes in FIFA 21, I couldn't really ask for more. 7 games, 8 goals, 6 assists. Whether you take that as placement matches or what, I think they were really, really tough matches. And yeah, I think he deserved a place in my team for the foreseeable future. Overall rating is really tough for the start of FIFA 21 because I've used not too many players. I've used the likes of Ousmane Dembele. I've used, who did we use? Paul Pogba, things like that. But the rating for this Mason Greenwood, 8.6. We will have to see what happens with ratings going forward, but I think that's a fair rating. There are a few things that he's really, really good at, and there are some things which he's disappointing and underwhelming at, probably the pace and the skill moves, things like that, as you would expect. But guys, hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, smash a like down below. Subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. We have Ousmane Dembele review coming very, very soon, but if there's anyone you want to see, let me know down in the comments. I'll see what I can do. I'll catch you all in the next one.